auto for the search.
Hello YouTube, I got another video, and this time it is on the new elemental heroes, and so we have Shadow Mist on here, and it's just a beefed up structure deck, something that you can do quickly once you buy it. A couple of the structure decks, what you might want to add, what you might want to take away, and pretty much this is how I've got it. The deck fusions mainly from the grave. If you want, you can run Fusion Gate, and that could probably be better. I haven't tried running Fusion Gate because I can get a lot of monsters to my hand, but yet it's always nice to have that grave just full of monsters. And so let's go. We have two Neos Alias. He's pretty much a 19 beater, nothing else except he's a light, and he's how we pull out Shiny. 2 Fire Hands, 3 Ice Hands. They're very great. Allow the deck to play a little bit more passively, which can be very nice, and can get rid of monsters. But the reason we're playing 3 Ice Hands is, one, it's more versatile. We can use them to make 0, or by using Master Chain second, we can make Acid. So it's very versatile, and pretty much any deck that can run Fire and Ice Hand could run Master Change. And that's something that we might be seeing. If people have access to Dark Law and they're running Fire and Ice Hand, then we might see people start checking in those acids. We could see people getting Harpy Feather Duster because of Ice Hand and because of Master Chain second. Because it's just so nice. Like with this deck, I'll be fusion summoning, like I'll put this card on the field and my opponent won't just attack it after a couple turns to stop attacking Fire and Ice Hand, and then because I'll have my fusions out and I'll have other problems for them to deal with, and then bam, I get this card, and then I can get rid of all their back row, which can be a really nice thing, punishing my opponent for not getting rid of Ice Hand, which can punish my opponent if they were to try to get rid of it. So it can be just really great, very versatile, and can just open up a lot of combo plays. And then we have the 3 Shadow Mist. Search out a change. Quick play spell card is special summoned, or when sent to the graveyard, including if detached from an XYZ, he can search out a hero monster. 2 Summon a Monk. He searches out and special summons Shadow Mist, and then you get its effect. The cards you want to discard are either Rotor or E-Call, because it's pretty much as if you just activated it. Like, you don't want to discard Miracle Fusion or any of the Mass Change cards. Like, you wouldn't want to do that, or Super like Supply Unit. You wouldn't want to do that. So mainly your search cards would be good to discard for Summon a Monk. Be it you could be desperate, and you could be desperate, so you might have to discard some things. But he opens up a combo play, allows to go into rank 4s and all that type of stuff. Triple Bubble Man. I'm very iffy on Bubble Man because there's been so many times where I can't use Bubble Man's effect because I have too many monsters in my hand. And with Fire and Ice Hand, maybe I decided to go with the Summon a Monk, and I could be sitting on a Fire Hand in my hand, and so I might just not even be able to use Bubble Man, which can be a very unfortunate thing to happen. But still at 3. If Stratos were to get unbanned, then I'd probably put him at 2 because I'd have so many monsters in my hand that I wouldn't even be able to use its effect a lot. And so if Stratos were to get unbanned, then yeah, I'd put him at 2. Triple Recall searches out any of our elemental hero monsters. 1 Polymization because, well, as I said, you get a lot of monsters in your hand, so you might need a fusion from your hand. Rotor searches out our elemental hero monsters also, so it's a 4th recall. Triple Miracle Fusion because this is mainly where we're fusion summoning up from, is from the grave, and so it's very nice. It's very nice. 1 Soul Charge, 1 Foolish because he can set off Shadow Mist, 1 Duality, 1 Product Economy to reset Fire and Ice Hand, and anything else. I'm running 4 different type of monsters, plus our XZs. So it's live, and if not, you can just discard it for Summon a Monk. So it's alive. 2 Mass Chains, 2 Super Polys, 1 Form Change, which can open up some nice plays, and then 1 Mass Chain second. If Stratos gets unbanned, we're putting this down to 1 and this down to 2, and this up to 2. Mainly because, as I said, you have so many monsters in hand, and this card requires you to discard, so it could allow you to get rid of more cards easier. Triple Supply Unit, this is our main draw power, works perfectly with Fire and Ice Hand, because they destroy your cards, they special summon, and then they deck send, and then you get that draw. So, Supply Unit is a really, really great card for elemental heroes. 1 Breakthrough Skill, 1 Compulse. These are like my 2 favorite traps, pretty much. Like, I like them better than Solemn because Compulse can be activated whenever, while Solemn has to be chained to the summon, and Breakthrough Skill negates the effect. Like, that's the main thing with those trap cards, and I just like these guys a lot. Like, negate and composed. And then we also have Super Poly, so it's not like it's too bad. 2 Calls of Haunted, mainly to summon back Shadow Mist so that way we can get his effects. Even if they're MST'd, you can chain it, because then Shadow Mist would have still been special summoned, so his effects would still go off. So it's really nice. We're seeing a lot of decks that get those effects where even if Call of the Haunted gets MST'd, it's still worthwhile. Like, that used to be a thing. Don't chain Call of the Haunted if it's being MST'd. Well, now there are a lot of decks out there that help from being activating it even if it's being MST'd. And then it's still good to have as a monster reborn. Under the X deck, Diane's a really good card where I always try to pull him out because he can special summon Shadow Mist so we can get that search off anytime he destroys a monster by battle. So he's really nice to have. The only way to pull him out is with Form Change, so that's a little unfortunate. Great Tornado, Super Poly, pretty much. Nova Master, you can make him with Fire Hand. I haven't, yet he can still be a good card because he can draw, which can be very nice. 2 Shinings, because he's a beater. 2 Acids, because it's Sophie's Feather Duster. Scrudo, you can make him pretty easily, and he can be a beater, but there's just better things to make than him. Absolute Zero, he's just a time bomb. Like, you put him on the field and your opponent instantly, like, they don't know what to do, because if they do anything, they're gonna lose their field, and so they have to really play around with Zero. No, I don't know what happens if he's 101. That's what I don't know. I've never seen Zero be 101, and I'm not sure if the effect goes off when he's detached or not. We have the 1 Dark Claw, can be made with Shadow Mist. That's pretty much the only way to make him. Oh, no, you can make him with Summon a Monk and Mastering Second. And then the 1 Gaia, that's again Super Poly. And then for XZs we have Blade Armor Ninja, 101, and Levelville Chains. Levelville Chains in here to fill the grave, so that way we have all the cards we need for our Miracle Fusions, and so that way we can get Shadow Mist effect. And this is, as I said, it's pretty much just a beefed up version of the structure deck. It's the cards that you want to get after buying a couple of those. And I've seen some ridiculous hero decks. Like, I've seen actual hero decks that went Destiny heroes along with as the elemental heroes, and so I don't necessarily understand them. Like, Plasma's still a good card, and I could see people pulling them out. Especially with like Fire Hand, you get Fire Hand on the field, more than likely you're gonna have like a Nice Hand or another Fire Hand, and then you get Summon a Monk, get a Shadow Mist, and then bam, you can summon Plasma. And Plasma can be a really great card because it's skill drain plus a relinquished. And as a person that wants relinquished, I understand how good that can be. But mainly, like I don't understand those variants. I haven't seen one. Like, I looked for one, but yet I didn't see an actual deck profile of one. So this is pretty much what I could come up with. And if Stratos would get unbanned, Master Change second goes up to 2, Master Change probably goes down to 1, and Bulbaman goes down to 2. And it's a good deck. It's very powerful. It can get off its place, yet it can also be very slow. Like, if you don't see those Miracle Fusions and you have your grave full and you're gonna be slow, you're not gonna be able to get out your fusions until you could slow down a lot. That's why we have the supply units, which can just absolute plus, and we have the stun aspect with Fire and Ice Hand. So it has some answers and it has some problems, like all decks. It's good. It works. Tell me what you guys think. There should be a duel up sometime tomorrow maybe. If not, then maybe Sunday or Monday. Oh, just tell me what you guys think. Tell me what I should add maybe. And maybe explain to me what the hero deck is with the whole Plasma thing. I'm not sure if people are just running it just for a D-draw and a lure or something. I don't know. But you guys tell me. Hope you guys enjoyed this deck. Hope you guys enjoyed playing this deck. Have fun. Bye.